Okay, everybody. Everybody's been a couple emails and people asking me about the VPS and a couple of things. I was going to go one direction with the VPS, and then I decided to go another direction with the VPS, or it was actually suggested to me, and it made sense that it would be a good way to go another way with the VPS. So this is the final product, the VPS that I'm using, which cost me 1 cent for the first month. Great customer service. Everything's been working beautifully, and actually some added perks to this VPS, which was nice, and I'll show you here, and I'll show you how easy it is to get on. So this right here, just double click this icon on my desk. You see right here, shows which it'll show a computer number here, which I'll actually block this out. So, but it'll show this information here for your computer number. You just click connect, couple seconds, and bam. Yeah, this is my VPS now in some building which is protected by battery backups. A lot of good things that my computer doesn't have. So if something were to happen to my computer and my power went out, my internet went out, my house burned down, or something weird, this program is going to keep running at my VPS. That's the beautiful thing about a VPS. Plus, the person that told me about this, guy's name's Wayne, good guy. He actually set this up for me. It was kind of weird how we met. He was interested in signal push, and I had talked to him about VPS as well, and so he signed up with signal push. And then ended up getting his own VPS. He did his research, found a good one, told me about it, and now I'm using that, and it's working out really well. Also, he has a program. It's called a restart program, where if anything were to happen in the VPS, it would go ahead and uh, restart the VPS. So let's say, for example, um, that the signal push doesn't upgrade. So they did an upgrade, and so it shuts the program down because it wants you to reboot it once they've done the upgrade. Well, this restart program will automatically restart signal push, so you don't have to do it, which it's been really nice also. So just to tell you a few things about that. So what I'm going to do, one thing I'll tell you too is it takes about an hour to set this up, and I'm not like a signal push, or not a signal push, but a VPS pro, or know how to set the VPS up, so I was concerned about that. But I've kind of worked out with Wayne that what he's going to do is I'm going to give you his email, and he will set it up for you just like he did for me. You know, he's gonna charge about $25, which I feel for an hour's worth of work doing something like this is very reasonable. And so unless you know how to do it yourself, it'd be worth it for $25 to go ahead and have him install it, set it up for you, and then show you how to change your password. But I really like it so far. Have not had any problems with it, and so I'll send, just to let you know, I'll send you my affiliate link for this, so they give me a credit for that if you sign up through them. And then I'm also going to send you a code. It's like a discount, a coupon code that'll get you the program for 1 cent for the first month, and then it's $10 for each additional month after that. If you have any questions, you can email Wayne at the email address. So just look down in the description section of my video, and you'll have all my affiliate links down there. You'll have Wayne's email. And if you have any questions for me, you can ask. But I've been in this VPS for about a week now, so it's not like I'm a pro at this. I have a feeling Wayne is going to be have much more information than I would when it comes to this. Just to let you show you too, here are my balances. I'm sure you're wondering, well, how the heck is this balance at 619 when it was at 1,053 or 58 on Sunday? And I'll show you why, is because I chickened out, which, I shouldn't have done that. I'll show you how this happened. And it happened to a lot of people because I was receiving emails from other people too that did the exact same thing I did, and I learned a valuable lesson once again. What happened was on Monday, which would have been the 17th, which is here. Where is it? 17th, 15th. 1 second. Let me find this here. Oh, so let me do this here. 1 second. Okay, as you can see at the beginning of the week on Monday, which would have been the 17th, Legendary was just getting pounded. He's lost, and these two were Martingale. Then he won, and then lost, won, lost, and I mean it was just not a good day. So what I did, just like a lot of other people, and I kick myself when I do this, is of course you get scared and you start messing around with your percentages. And so what happened was I lowered my risk percentage after Monday, so I didn't lose as much. I started lowering it. Well, then Tuesday kicked in, which is going to be the 18th. And then as you can see, the 18th, well, it all turns around and he's 1, 1, 1. You know, all these ones on the 18th. And had I just left my percentage alone, I would have probably been, I'm pretty sure I would have been right to where I was from what I lost on Monday. But I didn't. So one thing I did find out though was Legendary Trader. First of all, a couple of things. Legendary Trader has a Skype group which you can get into. You know, you can go ahead and Wayne actually is the person who found out about it and got me into Legendary's Skype group. And I could let you. I think I can just get you in there too. I think it's just a matter of you know putting you in the group. I don't think you have to be approved or anything. And so he's got this group, but after getting some information that I heard from Wayne, because Wayne did a lot of research on Legendary and chatted with him, is that Legendary only risks 1% of his own balance. So, and then 2% on Martingale. So my thought is, well, heck, if that's what he's doing, I really should be doing that too, because you know, he obviously knows the risk and knows that really 1% if he loses 10 of them in a row is only 10% unless you're using Martingale, and of course it's 20%, but it's a lot less than if I'm risking if I'm risking 5% and then 200% of that is 10% on a Martin. Yes, it just gets so much higher doing it the way I was doing it. Even though the downside is the return's a lot lower, doing the 2% or around the 2%. So he only does 1%, 2%. But the thing is I was also told that up to today's date, he's made $90,000 just this month from doing just 1%, 2%. So I'm sure his balance is just outrageous. But my thought is, you know, why am I going to go changing something when the guy who's doing it himself is only risking 1%? So this is my plan. This is this week's great plan, which I think is a really good plan, even though it's going to take longer to build my account. I'm going to bring it down to 1%, which I had it down there before, and I told myself I wasn't going to move it, and then it's just, and I'm sure it happens with a lot of people. You get impatient, you want your balance to grow, you know, so that's kind of what happened. And people were telling me 3 to 4 was average, or what is it, 4 to 5 was average. I mean, the average is high, but I mean, my thought is, yeah, that may be the average, but if Legendary's doing 1%, then I'm just going to risk 1% too. So, you know, I just got hungry to make more money, and that was a bad call. So what I'm going to do, if you check back on my first videos, you'll see where, you know, I put in $300. I got it up to $1,200 in that 30 days. I pulled out $900, so that means I was triple my money return right there in my pocket. So I left $300 in, and now that $300 has grown to $619.05. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fund the account, because the problem is at 1%, that's like $6 a trade, and that's just going to take forever to get up there. So I'm going to fund my account. I want to get it back up to around 1,000, so then it'll be about $10 a trade, $20 on Martingale, and then let it grow. So no matter what happens, I'm still up, because I've still pocketed more money. Right now I'm up about $1,200, so I'm probably gonna have to put another 4 into it. So I'd still be up about $800, or I might end up putting 600 back into it. So I'd still be up $600, but I'm still up, I guess, is the bottom line. And so, you know, at least I'll start to get a bigger return. Be patient with it, let it grow slowly, and if I stick with those numbers, the 1%, 2% on Martingale, you know, I'm confident as long as Legendary keeps the numbers up to where he's had them, that, you know, in a month from now, which it's going to be a long month, but in a month I'm going to start getting some, I'm going to start seeing some decent returns at 1%. Now, if you have the means to put in more money than what I'm doing and drop it down to 1%, and you're patient, your returns are going to be a lot higher. But yeah, and trust me, if I had more to put into it, I'd probably do it. But this, being the holiday seasons, it's just a bad time to start putting money into something like this. So what I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you, of course, my affiliate links. I have an affiliate link, like I said, for the VPS. I'll give you that, so you get it for 1 cent for the first month. It should be $10 each additional month after that. Make sure when you're signing up, if you have any questions, you can ask Wayne, because he actually knows more about that VPS than I do. You got to make sure you sign up with Windows. That's the biggest thing, and it's $10 a month for Windows. I'm going to send you my affiliate links for Markets World, Signal Push, and then I'll give you Wayne's email, and then you can track down Legendary Traders group in Skype, and you can ask more questions there if you'd like. But yeah, keep it. I made a video a while back about this. Just don't get greedy. Be extra conservative, and you're bound to make money at this. It just it does. It gets depressing when you see your numbers drop, but then you're kicking yourself because you know that you probably should have left it where it was. And if you follow this video's rules, I mean, unless it gets to the point where you have to drop it down to literally $1 a trade, which I don't see how that would ever happen, you're going to be okay. So leave comments. Subscribe. I'm trying to get 50 subscribers in the next month. Leave me likes, and do anything else you can to help promote my videos. I really appreciate it, and we will talk to you soon.